This is a snack I just got. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's coffee, and I'm not sure what this is, but it's pretty good. And I got my medicine a little bit earlier. So far I've had breakfast in the room because I was really tired, so they brought it to me. I slept like 1 hour. I didn't sleep the whole night. I slept like 1 hour. Then I had breakfast, and then I slept like another hour, and then it was time for my consultation. So I rested a while till it was my consultation with the doctors to figure out my treatment. Then I rested a little bit, and then it was lunchtime. They came and got me for lunchtime. And then it was time for treatments, my massages today. And it was just massages and facial, which includes facials, and their treatments. The massages are the treatments. And then that's it. I was lying down right now watching my show. And then I just got this. Just looking out there, seeing people taking walks and stuff like I should be doing. But this is what it's like. You start detoxing, and it works on your mind too. Like you start because you're down, like you're bogged down, your body's bogged down trying to after the massages remove toxins out of your body, and it moves toxins out, and they're basically like working with your lymphatic system, which is how the human body works. Like the garbage system is, our lymphatic system is our garbage system, and so everything gets moved around, and for you to like start expelling things, and through sweat, and that's why they put you in this box where like only you can see your head only outside, like your entire body is inside, and then there's steam, and you're just like sweating like crazy. And but the doctor today was like asking me about my sinuses, and because I started bleeding, my nose started bleeding yesterday after the massages and the sauna thing, the box. And so the doctors were like right away, like the girls that are doing the treatment are tell the doctors right away anything that they see, basically detoxing your mind too. So like thoughts and things, emotions start coming out, like a lot of maybe emotions that you suppress start coming out. So it started with the headache and the sleepiness and the tiredness, where I just like cannot do anything. Like I just lay here on the bed and I just cannot do anything until I get like my little spurts of energy again, which I just did right now. I wanted braces and stuff, but I ended up getting them for Javon, not for myself, my youngest. But Brazil is known to like have good dental care. They do. My son got his braces for $1,500 and his teeth were straight in 3 months. So 2 months, you already saw the difference, because they don't do the system that they have in the US, that it's like they drag it on and you go every 2 weeks and they drag it and they do little tiny adjustments and you have braces for 1.5 years, 2 years. No, you don't do that in other countries. They actually like just take care of you in a few months and you're done, and it's a flat fee. You don't know the hard time that I had coming back to the US. He had a few adjustments left because we ran out of the tourist visa. I was trying to extend it, but I didn't get the number on time. And then I just left. I could have stayed, but I just left at, the end of my time, and ended up paying $900 to do the last few adjustments and for them to take them off, where it only cost me $1,500 to do the whole treatment. That's a story for another day. It's like I haven't done a video about that, but it pissed me off so bad. And like I need to talk about that, like the difference in the systems. So that's why I've been talking to my son. His paycheck got deposited, and he got $300 more. He doesn't know why. He got $300 more than he was supposed to, and that was around the amount that I needed to help him with. And he said, I don't understand. And I said, don't question it. That's just how it is. Like, I don't know what he was doing. If he was like praying, I wouldn't think he's a person that prays. But I know that he was just incredibly stressed and so worried. And I was just, for the last several days, I've been talking to him for like the last week, talking to him about not to stress and walking him through the application process. And he was really stressed about getting the money, also about getting a money order. Like he's never had to get a money order before. Like, these are things that kids, they grow up, and then you have to teach them about life. And he's been the one who's always said, like, why don't they teach us these things in school? Like, about like car insurance and all these things. And he was so stressed. He was so stressed about moving in, and just messaging me, and then I was walking him through the process. It's his first time filling out an application for an apartment. His first time, learning about deposits and how everything works. And, he just graduated college, and he's just now becoming an adult, moving in with his girlfriend. And I was helping him through that, and he was just so stressed. And I just kept coaching him, like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And, he's stressed about money because he hasn't been able to get a job in his field, and he works doing something else that doesn't, just, it pays okay, but it doesn't pay like, he's not comfortable yet. And he's been staying at a friend's house for an entire year since I left Florida, and I started traveling, and then he left to California to go with friends. And his father lives there, but he gets no help from him. My kids don't get any help from him. And I've never mentioned him in my videos, but I will be, because I'll be talking more and more about these life situations. And it's just very sad when one of the parents just is not there emotionally or financially. And they're feeling it now that they're adults, that they're young adults, and they need help and they need support. And it's just becoming more and more, it's become more and more apparent of like the lack of support, just a mistake. I told him not to worry where the money was coming from. It'll work out. I will help him if I have to. I said, don't question it. Say thanks. This is the universe just having your back. And this is how it answers. This is how the universe answers. So it's 9:52 a.m. and I woke up at 6:30 today. This is day number 3 of my Ayurveda retreat vlog. And day number 2, there's some music coming over there. That way behind me is where we have breakfast, where we have our meals, basically. Dinner, they started bringing to my room at night. In the evening, you can choose to do that. But breakfast and lunch, we have there. So we walk over. There's a shortcut over there to go, but this is the longer way if you want to enjoy the lake. So it's 9:52 and I finished breakfast just like 45 minutes ago. And I came here to record some stuff because it's such a nice spot to record videos. So I did some of my shorts, and it's just so pretty. And the palm trees remind me of home, Puerto Rico. So I am enjoying them so much. It's monsoon season, so it's rain season. They told me it was very, very, very sunny just till like a couple of days ago. And I just got here. Again, this is day 3. So I'm going to get some work done. And I believe they come for my treatment around 12:30 before lunch. And then after that, it's some free time to work as well. So I'm going to get some work done now. Okay, it's on the clock. Breakfast, then like a mid-morning drink before treatment, and then lunch. And I go to take medicine in the morning before breakfast. And then after lunch, like, we have yoga, and then sometime in between, somewhere in there with breaks, between, and then they bring me this. It's 5 o'clock. Dinner's between 6:30 and 7. And then I gotta have more medicine. And then before and after. So medicine is before and after, in the morning and the evening. And then my tooth started hurting, so then they brought me this medicine. Because my tooth and my gums are, really badly receded. And I have a tooth that needs to be filled in. I almost did it in Bali, but they wanted to use, the bad stuff. They didn't have porcelain. They only had the metal stuff to fill in my tooth. And I'm like, nope, you're not putting metal in my mouth over my dead body. So, and then going to the bathroom has been a problem. So they brought me a laxative that I gotta have tonight. I just keep asking for medicines, and then my back was hurting, so they had to give me extra massages for that. And then now my inner thigh is hurting really bad on my left leg is just throbbing inside. Just out of nowhere, it just started hurting. So, but this is getting more difficult to eat. At first it was like, because it's interesting flavors, and this is like sweet, and it's almost like Frosted Flakes, but like kind of soggy with sweet, super sweet, like with some kind of medicine Frosted Flakes. My medicine rice also at lunch is getting really hard to eat. And it just becomes like you don't want to eat. Like as you're doing the treatments and you're going through the detox, you don't want to eat. No, they told me to drink warm water, which I have to warm up in my kettle and drink warm water. Told me to try not to eat nothing cool. Don't have the room to cool, which I don't care. I don't care for AC. But yeah, I forgot what day this is. I think this is day 6. Day 5, maybe day 5. I'll figure it out and put it in it'll be in the title.